I'm going to show you how to stain and reupholster. Okay, need your supplies, a tarp, some scissors, pliers, screwdrivers, staple gun and staples, some gloves, stain, brushes, some rags, paper towels, and a cup of coffee to keep. Felt pads for the bottom, and if you have any repairs, you may need some wood glue. Step 1, remove the pads. Wipe down and clean your stools so you tighten hardware or replace any missing nuts and bolts, etc. Loose areas you should tighten up with some wood glue or epoxy for serious issues. Any weak areas may need to be reinforced with screws. Disconnect the cushion. Remember, left is loose. Have everything apart, go ahead and clean it. See if there's any broken parts that you need to shore up or add screws or other supports. Time to stain your furniture. So we want it to get rid of the parts that are worn off. So if you want a dark stain, you're going to leave more on. If you want it lighter, you can actually take a rag and wipe it off. You can see how it's more like honey. Whereas if I leave it on, it's going to end up darker. Okay, same thing on these other stools. Leave a large amount on if you want it darker. If you want a lighter stain, use a rag and go back and wipe it down. Okay, let it dry overnight. We're ready to reupholster some bar stools. So I have disassembled the seat from the chair. The chairs are drying with new stain. Have any special areas you need to know, like for example, a screw needs to be in this area, so this area is a little thinner than the other parts. I'm just marking it, the old pleather I'm marking with a marker so I'll know. And there's 4 of those. There's one over here as well, so I could just mark that area because I'm going to use this as a pattern to mark it over here, etc. Remove all of the staples or nails and take off your piece of leather or fabric. Okay, you can use sewing chalk to mark the fabric. Use the old fabric or faux leather as your pattern and mark on the undersides. You don't want to ruin the top part. So, advantage of using sewing chalk, it has this little abrasive part that's for erasing. So if you make a mistake, you can erase it. My fabric's cut out. Next up is using the staple gun to attach it. If your stool is square or rectangle, you need to cut out the shape plus some extra. Start lining it up, start stapling on one side, then go across and start stapling on the other side. Make sure it's symmetrical. If you have a sewing machine, you can sew the corners before you put it on. Otherwise, I'm just going to wrap it and staple it. Okay, everything is attached. Now I'm going to trim the extra fabric and off the extra fabric, or I'm just leaving the black cover on it, or you could put a new one. Here's my new finished seat cover. Okay, now it's time to put everything back together. And here's the after shot. Beautiful stained and reupholstered bar set. Woohoo!